Now, in the last Rhino tutorial, I showed you the basics of booleans in Rhino. Now, booleans in SolidWorks are very similar and also very different. So, I'm going to select these two objects and delete them. And we'll just, why don't we just keep this sketch? That'll be fine. And we'll do an extrusion. And this time we're going to extrude this rectangle here. Click OK. And let's make another shape. So we'll select that sketch and hit extrude, and then choose maybe this oval here. And we'll drag it on up. And we'll make sure to uncheck merge result so that these two bodies stay distinct. These are not one big body, these are two separate bodies in space. And there's a quick way you can tell if they're joined. So if I go here to my boss and edit the feature and re-enable merge result and see what happens, you can see there's a nice black line right here and here. That tells me that these two shapes are joined together. Also, if I mouse over, let's see, if I well, up here in the tree, there's nothing here. Notice that. There's no folder here called bodies. If I edit this feature, unmerge the result, click OK. Then up here now there's a solid bodies folder, and it's showing me there are two separate solid bodies. If there's only one solid body, it doesn't even bother showing you the folder. But since there are two now, it says there are your two bodies floating there in space. So let's go to Insert, Features, Combine. Combine is your Boolean tool in SolidWorks, and it's also up here in your toolbar. So in 2010 anyway. It's not in 2009, but in 2010 it's here in the toolbar. So here we can do an add, subtract, or a common, which is like an intersection. So we'll do add in this case. So we'll select these two bodies, and click OK. And now you can see the black line has appeared between the two, and our little bodies folder has gone away, which means now we have only one body. These two are joined together, and they're now one big shape. We can edit our combine feature, and this time, instead of add, we'll do subtract. And right here, under bodies to subtract, I'm going to right-click and say clear selections. So now we haven't selected anything yet. Under main body, I'll select this box, and under bodies to subtract, I'll select this elliptical thingy. Click the checkbox, and now we have subtracted that elliptical thingy from the box. We can edit this feature, and we can do a common instead. And this time, this is already selected, so we'll just go ahead and select that. Click OK, and now we get the intersection of those two pieces. Another way that you can do a Boolean is using the direct opposite of an extruded boss. So I'm going to delete this combine. Now, let's say that what we were going for here is this. Let's say that our goal in modeling this shape was to come up with this beautiful rectangle with a elliptical cut out of it. Well, we could do that three different ways. We could do what we just did. Select both of those things and combine them. Another way we could do that is in the sketch. We could have drawn it so that there was a rectangle and that there was a ellipse, and then you would just extrude that part. Another way we can do it, well, let's delete this feature here, is this other thing. So we can go, instead of extruded boss, we can go extruded cut. So we'll choose extruded cut. It says, what do you want to extrude? We'll choose our sketch, and then I'll choose this ellipse and make it go up instead of down. And what it's showing me is it's overlapping here, and when I click OK, it's just going to subtract it from the original rectangle. So you have extruded boss and extruded cut, and those are opposites. So that's a pretty powerful combination. Say I want to add a cut up here. Well, I could select this plane. I could say extruded cut, and then draw a circle up here. And up here, now I can start to cut from the top down. Right? And now by doing that, I've created another plane here. So I could actually work on that plane now. So we could say extruded cut. I can select this plane to sketch on, and select this circle tool, draw a little circle, hit OK, and bring it all the way through. There we have it. So that is the very basics of Booleans in SolidWorks. You can do all the same things you can do in Rhino with Booleans, but you can also do a lot more. This opens you up to a lot of flexibility. I know this seems very roundabout right now. If you're new to this, this seems like SolidWorks. Why would I ever want to use it? It's so much more work than Rhino. Well, down the line, you'll find out why. Right now, just trust me and play around with Booleans in SolidWorks.